and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G, and in this episode of Breaking Brazil we are taking on Atlético Mineiro away from home, and then we play Bragantino away from home as well. We're finishing the season with 3 away games in the league, so it's a tough finish for us. And if we have a quick look at the table, because we haven't played any more games since the last episode, but other teams have played over the weekend. Bahia down in 7th, lost the day before our first game of this episode, so the gap is now 8 points. We'll have played a game more though, so we can stretch that gap out. With a win over 6th place Atlético Mineiro, it could really be a huge step towards securing back-to-back seasons in the Copa Libertadores. We of course have that final coming up. As I said, we haven't played any games since the last episode, so we're going with our strongest possible lineup apart from one change. Leo is dropped to the bench because he's in need of a rest. Our captain really struggling with his fitness, so Victor Hugo comes in alongside João Victor. Paulinho continues in midfield alongside Galarza. Malcolm getting back to fitness on the right. Yeah, this is a big game. Playing 6th place Atlético Mineiro away from home, it's going to be tough, but a win here would leave us with 1 foot definitely in next season's Copa Libertadores. So here we go, away to Atlético Mineiro, unbeaten in the last 5 games. Hulk up front for them, a big goal scoring threat. It's going to be tough for us. We are getting our form back a little after that bit of a dip we had, conceding goals non-stop. We got a win and a draw in our last 2 games. Malcolm back on the right is a huge boost. Sadly, without Jair, without Leo as well, may make it a bit more difficult. There's the table, only 5 points between us and them. A win here would be huge for either team. Well, nothing has happened in terms of highlights, but we have an injury, and it's Alejandro yet again. He suffered a number of injuries this season. He has a potential knee injury. He's definitely out for the rest of this game, so we bring Figueroa on. Malcolm has also picked up a knock, just back from injury. He wants to stay on, a potential knee injury. We're going to see if we can get to half time with him, but that could be 2 huge injury blows. Well, it's a double blow now because Malcolm has made that injury worse. I probably should have taken him off. Big mistake for me maybe. It's now a potential knee injury. Has to come off. That's a huge blow. We're going to bring Adson on from. We've lost 2 of our starting 11 inside the first 25 minutes of this game. First proper highlight here. Paulinho in possession. We are in the last 30 seconds of this half. Pastor bringing it forward, trying to recover from those 2 injury blows. A goal here would be a huge boost. He gets to the byline, cross towards Lopez. He can't win the header. It'll fall to Lucas Piton. In space, Piton into the box. Fires a shot. It's blocked. Paulinho has it now. He'd bring it back into the box. Can he get in across? He gets past his man. Gets to the byline. Cross comes in. Lopez! GB actually got the touch. Oh, what a boost that is to take the lead right on half time. It's GB firing home. I thought it was Lopez at the near post, but it was GP got there. And brilliant work from Paulinho here. Bet his man in the box here. Got a bit of space for the cross. And he picks out GB, who gets there first. He fires it home through a crowd of bodies. And right on half time we go 1-0 up. Huge boost, but there is another highlight here. 4 minutes of injury time. That's because of the 2 injuries we had. Victor Hugo boots that clear. Figueroa can't win it. It's Igor Gomez to Hulk. Oh, they're going to level it. They are. Oh, we gifted him back into the game. I thought we were going to go in a half-time level, but we've allowed Hulk his 100th goal, I see, for Atlético Mineiro. Goal scoring non-stop from him. But Lucas Pinon with the throw. Victor Hugo just boots it up the pitch. Probably needed more composure there. Igor Gomez picks out Hulk. He takes on Victor Hugo, who can't stop the shot. Neither can Mateus. It's 1-1. Surely that's how it will be at half-time now. Yeah, 2 goals late in this half. 1 for either team. Oh, disappointing not to go in front, but we are still level and we have a good chance of getting something out of this game. Pastor with a throw in down to Figueroa, back to Pastor, and can the right back bring us up the pitch? He can. He's in a lot of space now, Pastor, to run into. He can keep going here, Pastor. Now can he get across into the box? Gets to the byline, cross to the far post. Goalkeeper comes for it. Everson claims it in the air. It was a good run from Pastor. The cross maybe just a little bit lacking, and now he's going to boot this ball long. Can we win it in the air? Hulk versus Victor Hugo. It falls back to João Victor, who boots it clear again. Maybe a lack of composure there at the back. And now cross in towards the box. João Victor's there. He doesn't win it. Oh, come on. That is terrible from João Victor. Never got off the air to compete. And they go in front 4 minutes into the half. And they've turned it around so quickly. Either side of half time. It's poor. It was forced to clearance away. It was just booted away again. Now the cross to the far post, we see here, João Victor never gets up to compete, and Sotelo heads it home, and we go behind 2-1. Corner kick here for Mineiro. Hulk to take it. 12 minutes remaining. A goal here would be a real killer for them. We have used all our substitutions. We of course used 2 of them. Oh, just saying, we used 2 of them in the first half, but now they're 3-1 up. We're going to lose here. The gap is going to close. We're in a real difficult time now. The injuries starting to pile up. Performances dropping off. Hulk with the corner into the near post. Powerful header home. Mateus no chance. 12 minutes to go. It's 3-1. Hulk with another corner on the far side. He crosses it in towards the far post. They get up again. It's a free header again. 3 minutes to go. Free kick here for Monero in their own half. Looks like we're not going to get a comeback in this game. Disappointing when we took the lead before half time. We just allowed them straight back in the game and they've controlled it from there. Ball over the top. Pitton. Oh, that's terrible from Lucas Pitton. He's let Gabriel in. It's crossed. Oh, Mateus saves us there. But what was Lucas Pitton doing there? It's been a really sloppy performance. Just so, I don't know, no composure on the ball at all really. Maybe the injuries did affect us a bit more than I thought. Hulk with this corner kick now. 2 minutes to go. He's taking time out the clock. To the oh, come on. No defending. Oh, good block there. But that was terrible defending. Thankfully we get away with it. It's up the other end of the pitch now. Surely the highlights coming to an end, is it? No, they're going to come again on the attack. But GB gets the tackle in. Joe Victor. It's 3-1. We're into 5 minutes of injury time. It's going to be a defeat here. That's really going to close things up to Atletico Mineiro in the league table. There is the final whistle. It's a 3-1 defeat. 2 injury blows as well. Not a good night for us. Let's have a look at the table. We're in 4th position now. We're 3 points ahead of Atletico Mineiro in 6th. We're still 8 points clear of Bahia, but they have a game in hand, so they'll close that gap possibly to 5 points with 2 games to go in the season. Really just need to get a win in the next game to seal our place in the Copa Libertadores. So we are back 2 weeks later. We had a weekend off there to take on Bragantino, and thankfully the injuries weren't too bad, so both Alejandro and Malcolm are back in the starting 11. Sadly though, Galarza is suspended, and with the other injuries we have to bring in youngster Mateus Ferreira into midfield. He is highly rated in terms of his potential ability, and hopefully he can have a good performance. He has made two starts in the league this season, so hopefully he can have a good performance. One thing to worry about going into our final game of the season after this is all the players who are 1 yellow card away from suspension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players could be missing for that game if they were to pick up yellow cards. I actually think it's 7. Yeah, Malcolm doesn't have it, it's just a fitness test. Yeah, 7 players could be suspended for the final game, and we could need a win in that game because the league is tightening up a lot. Fluminense have closed up behind us to 5 points with a game in hand, so if they win that, we lose today, it could be all to play for on that final day against Corinthians. But let's get this game played with. Way to Bragantino. If we can get a win here, would be a huge moment. First highlight here, Lucas Pitton takes it, but he throws it straight to a Bragantino player, and they will come on the counter-attack here. Can we try and press them, win the ball back? No, and we look a little bit open there, but can we now get our shape back? That was a terrible throw in from Lucas Pitton. He's having a poor few games for us. Raul for them plays it in towards the centre. They've tried to work it round our midfield. They've played through it very well here. They've hit the crossbar. Oh, they should be 1-0 up there, and we're lucky not to be behind inside 10 minutes. We have given a corner away here, and we just look so nervy in our defending of late, and that is a worry going into that Copa Libertadores final. Here comes the corner kick. It's not greatly defended, but it is cleared. Paulinho will bring us up the pitch. He gives it away, but thankfully it stays 0-0. Throw in here for Bragantino, and they come on the attack, and Bruno Lopez. Oh, you absolute idiot. You absolute idiot, Bruno Lopez. He's got himself sent off, and we're in real trouble. So we're going to move GB to the left wing. Oh, it's all going wrong towards the end of the season. It won't let me do that for some reason. Move GB there and then move him up. Yeah, put Alejandro up front on his own as he advances forward. We're going to knock it back to balanced as well. We go a bit narrower, dribble less, play for set pieces. Just try and see this game out. Maybe get a point would be huge. Balanced. We're not going to play as high. Go a bit lower block. We go back, not press as much. Yeah, we're in real trouble here. We have 17 minutes gone, and we're down to 10 men. Corner kick on the far side. Bragantino taking it now, and it comes towards their post. Eduardo heads it just over for them, and we're just hanging on here. Corner kick on that far side. They nearly scored from the last one. Can they do it this time? And it comes. Oh, Mateus just about saves it. Pastor dives in with a tackle. No penalty given. We're hanging on here. Shot is blocked. Eduardo heads it up in the air. Mateus claims it. 26 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Corner kick here for Bragantino again. It's towards the near post. Leo gets up with the header, but it comes to the edge of the box, and they have their lead. It's fully deserved since we went down to 10 men. They should have probably scored 3 times. Oh, another defeat it would seem, and we're really just ending this season in a complete collapse. And we might miss out on Copa Libertadores football altogether. That is a great strike, I have to say. True bodies into the corner. Over half an hour gone. It's 1-0. Another corner kick on that far side, and we have 5 minutes off the first half to go, and it comes towards the near post. Eduardo hits the post this time. He nearly scored the last time when Mateus saved it. He hits the post this time, And we're lucky not to be further behind in this game. If we can just hang in there, you never know, we might sneak something out of it. But it's not looking likely at the moment as they come to the attack again. Malcolm cuts it out, and it'll stay 1-0. But he gives the ball away. Oh, terrible. This is a chance for a killer second goal. Oh, Joe Victor with a tackle. Oh, he's given a penalty. No chance is that a penalty. I got the ball. Going to the screen to look at it, but no way is that a penalty. Just waiting for the decision here. This could be a killer second goal before half time. I was just saying we need to hang in there, maybe sneak something out of this game. What's the referee giving? He looks. No penalty. Right decision, referee. It stays 1-0. Yet another corner for Bragantino, and in it comes again. And this time we win the header. Can we get it out? We can, but there's no one up there to hold it up for us, because we have everyone back trying to defend the corner kick. And now they have it again. Bragantino on the attack. Haydar for them. Bringing it forward. Raul in lots of space, can prick out Bonino, plays it through to Borbas. Oh, he's fired that one wide. And as we approach half time here, we're going into injury time at the end of this half. Yeah, not a great performance. That early sending off for Bruno Lopez. He'll be missing the final day as well. Paulinho will be out too with suspension because he's got a yellow card. Yeah, things are not looking good. Throw in for Bragantino down to Mateus Fernandez for them, and he goes backwards to Eduardo. And they're happy just to pass it around. We're trying to hold our shape here and just hang in this game for as long as possible. Here's Haydar. Lots of space here. He comes infield. This is looking dangerous. Crosses to Bruninho. He's in space. Heads it to Mateus Fernandez. He's hit the crossbar. We get away with it. Lucas Piton with a throw in here. Down to Paulinho. Paulinho in a bit of space. Can he create something here as we come on a rare attack? Malcolm take on his man. No. He goes back to Mateus Ferreira, the youngster in midfield. Here's Pastor. He has lots of space here. He wants to run into it, but he's a bit slow in going through. We have knocked him back to a full back on defence, so maybe he is more defensive in that role to try and make us a bit more solid. Here's Ferreira. Oh, poor pass from him. And now we're opened up. Bruninho. Someone get a tackle in. Do something. Joe Victor gets it in. Thankfully, boots it clear. Is that the end of this attack from them? No. Eduardo's going to reset it. Raul into the midfield. Juninho for them. Mateus Fernandez has space here for Hurtado on this side. Hurtado gets a cross in. Oh, this is going to be 2-0. Just not going our way at all, and down to 10 men, 2-0 down. This is a game over really. It's going to be another defeat, and things are going to go down to the final day for us to get into the Copa Libertadores. Fluminense have that game in hand as well, so we have to wait and see how that goes. We have a Copa Libertadores final in the middle of it as well to focus on. But yeah, this game I think is over. Throw in for us here. Pastor to take it down to Malcolm. Good touch to get away from his man. Now across towards GB at the far post. He heads it down. Alejandro, we've got to go back. Alejandro and GB linking up, even though they're not up front together anymore. That's a big moment. Could we still be in this game? It was well worked in the end, I have to say. We'll have a look at it. Malcolm here. Good touch to get away from the man. He plays the cross in. GB heads it down. Alejandro, first time volley into the ground, into the net. We have 25 minutes to get something out of this game. Pastor with a throw in here. 20 minutes to go. Adson, who's come on for Malcolm, who was tiring. So we brought on Adson. Adson picks out GB in space. Can he create a goal again? GB takes it down. He's taken down. Is it a penalty? Referee's given it, has he? Oh, he's going to VAR. He's looking at the screen again. Now, he didn't give them a penalty when he looked at the screen the last time. That one, I'm not sure. It didn't really look like a penalty. GB went down maybe a little easily. Let's see what he thinks. This would be huge. Imagine if we could go 2-2 here. What a comeback it would be. And would really change the momentum for us. Let's see what the referee gives here. He's going to give no penalty. So that's 2 penalties not given. 1 for each team. It stays 2-1. Bragantino in possession here with Eduardo. Plays to Jadson for them. We have 5 minutes now remaining. Don't concede here. And maybe we go a little more attacking for the last 5 minutes. It won't really matter then. But here comes Eric Ramirez. Oh, here's 3-1. Oh, he's fired it wide. Thankfully, we're still in this game. Corner kick. Eric Ramirez to take it after a terrible miss for him. He's going to take this corner kick. We just need to defend the set piece. Maybe then we can get up the pitch. Here it comes in. Eduardo again. He looks very dangerous from set pieces. And here's Juninho back to the box to take the shot. Mateus has to make a good save. And we have 2 minutes to go. Mateus goes long with a goal kick there. But he nearly picked out Alejandro. But just intercepted in time. And Bragantino can come on an attack here. And it'll take time off the clock anyway, even if they don't score. But they're through here with Borbas. Joe Victor definitely brings them down. That's 100% a penalty. No doubt about that, and I'd be surprised if it's not a card as well. Let's see. No, there really no need for VAR to look at it. It was definitely a penalty. He hauled him down, and he is yellow carded, so he'll be suspended for the final game of the season. That's 3 players out already of that final lineup. Barbos fires it home, seals the win for Bragantino, and yeah, the comeback comes to an end. João Victor probably decided he had to take him down. He was through, but yeah, maybe take the goal and him not getting suspended, as this game we're going to lose it anyway, I think. 3-1, minute to go. Full-time whistle goes here on a very disappointing night. That's back-to-back poor performances from us. And yeah, that's sending off to Lopez the 2 yellow cards as well. We're going to be struggling to field a team for the last game of the season, and we're really going to need a result in it now. Back-to-back 3-1 defeats there mean things are really tightening up for Copa Libertadores football next season. But look at us there, we are in 4th position. We have 1 game to go in the season, we're on 58 points. Bahia are in 7th. They have 2 games to go and they're 5 points behind us. So if they win both their last games of the season, we lose, they will get ahead of us. But also Bragantino are also 5 points behind us. Fluminense as well. They could all move ahead of us going into the last game of the season. So yeah, not a certainty that we'll be in Copa Libertadores football next season. We need to win our final game of the season. That final game of the season is against Corinthians away, but before that it's a huge game against Flamengo in the Copa Libertadores final, and we're going to do both those games in the next episode. Could we be the champions of South America and then fail to make it back into the competition? I think if we win it though, you automatically qualify, similar to the Champions League. I'd probably check that rule, Joe, just to be sure. But yeah, next episode it will be Flamengo in the Copa Libertadores final, and then away to Corinthians in the last game of the Brazilian Serie A season. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see that people are enjoying those videos. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel grow and helps you catch every video in this Breaking Brazil series. There is also a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything that's happened at Vasco da Gama so far. And until the next episode, please take it easy.